back again, and we back again. Today we talking about. First of all, I need y'all to like, share, and subscribe. Then we talking about 1,000 no's and only one yes, and that's what all you need is just a one yes, and it works in anything across the board. I used to be, well, I still cut hair, but I used to be a full time barber. And how it started was people telling me no. And I had to prove myself. I had to get out here and cut people's hairs and cut babies' hairs, cut little kids' hairs to get my cuts up so people could trust me. This is especially we dealing with people, humans' heads, hairstyles. You know, everybody not gonna trust you to do that. So you gonna always have 1,000 no's, and you just waiting on that one yes, and then it's gonna be yes, 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 yes. But you have to figure it out how to get a yes or how to approach a yes. That's in relationships too. It works all around the board. But you can keep being consistent and keep trying, and then it will be a yes. You know, like when back to the barbering, I didn't know how to I thought that was like the hardest thing. I say like the hardest thing I felt was trying to do the fade. When you're trying to knock the line out and all that. To my barber folks that know about barbering, when you're trying to knock the line out, I would say that took me like a little time until it just one day it just came in. Now it will never go away. Like I know how to do it. I could never lose my barbering skill. Like now you might have to touch it up after a while because you ain't really been using the machine. But I could never lose the skill of cutting hair. You know what I'm saying? So that's an example of that. Of 1,000 no's and one yes. You just gotta just keep trying and keep applying yourself. And I would say too, what works is keeping a positive mindset, because I don't think you could be like, I want to do this, but I don't think I can make it. You like, I don't know. I don't know how people be thinking nowadays. But when I sit here and think about it, if you're trying to pursue something, it's because you have this thought or this idea that it could be larger than what it is. I just can't see people just doing something and not. Now, you might have did something and didn't think that it can, this particular thing might be what's it, but I really can't see people like doing things and not visualizing it being bigger. Like this could potentially happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll use like learning how to day trade. Now, I don't think nobody done got into day trading not thinking they gonna touch $1 million or try to touch $1 million. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like you have to believe it. Just like this content. I believe it, and this is what the wave is. You gotta get a part of the wave. I mean, you don't have to do content, but this is where everything's projecting to. It's coming to having our face on front of a screen talking. I thought it was the weirdest thing ever. I thought it was just really, really, really weird. But when you think about it, you're already doing it. You just not talking out loud. Some people are. Some people crazy. But that ain't crazy talking out loud. But you already doing it, so you just need to do it in front of a camera. In front of a camera. And that's the wave of it. And you got to get comfortable with certain things. Like, it's just the wave of it. I've seen many things. Sometimes, you know, do I believe like I think this is gonna be a long wave? You know what I'm saying? I don't think this is a trend. You know, being in front of a camera is gonna be literally for life. I would say people are gonna get familiarized with being in front of a camera. You know, and that's where it comes down to the same thing of 1,000 no's, and all you need is one yes. Because whatever you're trying to pursue, it's gonna be people that don't believe in you. It's gonna be people that ain't got time to deal with your dream because they got their own dream. You know, there's gonna be people who want to not even be around your dream, jealous of your dream. You know, so you have to just keep going, and those are going to be the reason why they have no's, because that's something everybody don't want to see you make it. You know, it's I think it's only really so many genuine people that be like, man, that's dope. That's dope that you did that. Man, you getting closer to your dream. You know, I don't think it's a lot of people that would really genuinely say that. Like, you know, I like to see people win. I really do, because that means, you know how they say like the people that you familiar with, you become the same. So when I see somebody that I genuinely know make it, that makes me feel good because I'm in the area of winners. People are making it, making moves. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta just keep applying yourself to anything that you do and work on that, getting that one yes. I wouldn't care if it's washing people's cars, folding clothes, cutting grass. Somebody gonna say no because they don't want to even deal with it. But that's the art of sales. That's a whole nother topic of how you can turn a no into a yes. But most people stop at the no. You don't stop at the no, and you keep going. You know, because people purchase when they're relatable. People resonate when it's relatable. You know, talking about certain different things. You know what I'm saying? Relatable. My light going out, man. But back to the whole thing. Don't stop what you're doing. Stay focused. You need to hear them no's. Hearing people tell you no should push should make you thrive more. Person that's like, it's a hurdle. Person that's giving you a hurdle should make you thrive more. You shouldn't want it easy. You should want to go straight at it. You know what I'm saying? Straight at it. Get it. Get it at all costs. Don't stop. You know, when you start stopping, that's when the momentum shifts, and then that shit look crazy. That's when the momentum shifts. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers ain't got time for that. I didn't even know you could charge this while it on. So I'm even better. But that's when the momentum shift, and you get lazy, and you get I think it's called cognizant. Yeah, you get you just don't have no momentum, no life in you. You gotta keep moving. You gotta keep thriving, and you gotta keep talking to people. I'm not gonna keep saying this. Strangers or your friends. Get to know a couple strangers today, and you'll be surprised. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta always have them call them or just meet somebody. You'll be surprised where their background come from. So 1,000 no's, you only need one yes. So keep going, keep trying, keep thriving, keep doing what you gotta do, because one day we all gonna make it. We gonna make it to the top. We just gotta just keep going. I see myself in the future, looking back at these videos, saying, damn, man, you came a long way. So you can do it too. Hit that link, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Go to IFWY. I always keep saying that. Go to IamForeverWithYou.com. Purchase some merch. Leave a comment. Do something. I appreciate you. Peace.